Making this video and then I get a text message from a really good friend. So I can't remember if I made a video yesterday or no, I haven't gone back to check, but you've certainly got a lot of videos with no makeup, so that's exciting for you. We're all about the naked face. There have been plenty of times where I've actually, speaking of naked, where I've stepped out of the shower and I've like actively wanted to vlog after that, and I was like, oh, how poetic, you know, like we could call them like the naked vlogs. And then I thought about my parents and how awful they would feel knowing that. But way to get subscribers, so that's unfortunately how I feel. Like sometimes YouTube is starting to become a little bit like the industry, and it scares me a little bit, because it makes me wonder if there's room for like new creators like me. Like, let's be honest, I haven't done anything of very high production value, and I guess that's like part of the reason why I'm trying to vlog every day, because I have like incredibly high standards for myself, and sometimes I'm just like, oh, that's not good enough, that's not good enough, I can't do that, I can't do that. And so I shoot myself down a lot. And what's weird is, you know, I think this happens a lot, but for a lot of my life, I've had people, very kind people, telling me, you know, I have all these talents and like I shouldn't stop singing, or, you know, I'm very creative, or this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's weird because no matter how many times you hear those things, you don't believe them. I don't know what it is. And there's sometimes, yes, it's such a weird thing, because yes, I do know that I'm a person that has a lot of talents, but then when it comes time to apply those talents, I second guess myself. But when I see someone else who's not doing as good as I would say I could be doing, all of a sudden I get very self-righteous, and I'm just like, oh, well, they should be doing that. You know, it doesn't make sense. If I'm going to give someone else a hard time about their creativity, why can't I knuckle down and, you know, like, feed my own? I don't get it. It makes no sense. The human condition is something that is very stupid. And so, yeah, a big part of this is my arm is getting very tired, and this phone is not even like half a pound. Oh god, oh, so heavy. But it's so weird, because I do want to create on YouTube, and I don't want to be fake or anything like that, but at the same time, there are times where I'm just like, oh, maybe that's what I need to do. You know, I watch other people who have made videos on YouTube. I've been watching them for like 6 or 7 years. Would it be 7 years already? God. And it's just sort of like, yeah, I want a part of that. And I think part of it is also just like, I've had this complex of never feeling like I was, never felt like I fit in with a group. I never felt that way. And maybe it's because like, I forget if I read it online or where I heard it or whatever, or if a friend talked to me about it, but like, you know, when you're younger, what happens to you really affects who you are and stays with you, mostly because if it's a traumatic experience growing up, you don't have, you know, your reasoning skills and your emotions are not evolved enough, are not developed enough for you to actively take care of those wounds that happen. And so I think like for me, because I was made fun of a lot, and really that just cut me, you know, and it really hurt my feelings. I think that is something that stays with me, sort of like, yeah, you can joke around and you can have a good time with people, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's still not a group that you fit in. It's weird to have that little voice in the back of your head. And I know that I'm probably not the only person that feels that way, but sometimes I do. Like, it's very strange. Like, should I admit this? I guess so. So like for 4th of July, I've lied to my parents, and I've lied to other friends, and I had plans to go to Manhattan Beach, and I volunteered to work that day, so that was fine. But you know, I asked when the festivities were over and they said it's 6, and that was the same time that I got off from work. And so I didn't really do anything for the 4th of July, and that was actually really hard. You know, I came back to my place and I had a couple drinks and I watched a marathon of Ugly Betty, and that's all I did for the 4th of July. And I keep telling people that I went to Manhattan Beach. I don't know, it's weird. Like, just this idea of including myself, really have a pretty big complex about it. And like, I've lied to my roommate about it, I lied to my parents about it. I don't know. Probably a good thing that not too many people know about this YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I've done that. But I know that, God, to end this on kind of a positive note, because I don't want it to end it on like a sad whatever. But this is why this is important, and I need to remember that. I need to just keep making these videos every day. And I need to start making them more positive, because sometimes that is hard, because you get stuck in your headspace. You know, life gets hard. But things are not bad. Again, there's a thing that I can't talk about that I want to talk about. I'll hear more about tomorrow, and I'm excited because it could mean the beginning of a lot. But also that there's so much writing on that if that doesn't happen, I mean, I'm still in a good spot, but it'd be really sad to lose the opportunity. So, fingers crossed. And getting ready to move in with someone else. And I'm really excited about it, but also very scared. Because, I don't know if it's me and high expectations, but just like being scared of living with someone else and not wanting to be let down and questioning, you know, like my own expectations of roommates and whatever. And a lot of interestingness, but unabashed honesty. Yeah, so thank you for those of you who are watching, and hopefully I watch this back later and I take something from it. So, alright, have a good day. Thank you so much, and waiting on my real life to begin, I guess, today. No, I don't want to leave it on that note because that sounds so sad. It's just like, oh, so many things I'm thinking about, so it's all very exciting. I'm gonna hop in the shower because I just got done working out. So maybe tomorrow I'll be wearing makeup, just a little special treat for you. Alright, bye.